Hello from the Viral Academy in Oldenburg. Today I've brought in reinforcements from product management to repair this car. Hi, I'm Kira. I'm a trained automotive mechatronics technician and this is my car. We're repairing my oil filter module today. Why do we want to change this part now? You can see that on the floor. You could say that English cars mark their territory. Of course, that doesn't comply with the rules on environmental protection. The preservation of the vehicle by the oil is not up to date. There are traces of the oil leak everywhere on the engine and you can clearly see it comes from this oil filter module. To get to the oil filter module, we first have to remove the heat protection plates and the catalytic converter. And then the oil filter module should show itself to us and we can remove the part.
Klasse.
Mal nicht runterfallen lassen.
We have now drained the oil, removed the heat protection plates and the catalytic converter. And now you can see where the oil filter module is located. We definitely need to loosen the screws now. On the engine block and once on the top, the hoses for cooling and for oil and plug connections. The oil line from the turbocharger was connected here. Here is the coolant line that goes to the auxiliary coolant pump. Here is the oil pressure switch. And here on the side is the holder for this additional coolant pump, which is normally attached here. A little difficult to reach, as there was little space. Here you can now see exactly where the oil has leaked out and where the oil contamination has occurred. With the new seal, you can see straight away that it sticks out much higher. And another important point is that you can also see that the spring here is clearly worn out, so that the valve opens more easily than with the new one. And there are also other problems. For example, the housing tends to tear at the block and therefore leaks. This is the reason why the oil filter module should be replaced completely. Before we fit the new oil filter module, we can see how precisely the original part fits our product. Of course, we also offer oil filter modules for many other models, such as here as an example for Renault with a pre-assembled radiator and the oil filter is also already installed here. We offer many other modules for VW, Audi, Mercedes and other vehicle brands.
VW, Audi, Mercedes und auch alle anderen Modelle.
We have now reassembled the heat protection plates. One sits directly on the block behind the catalytic converter, between the catalytic converter and the block. And the last cover plate sits here on top of the turbocharger. Then we reinstalled the lambda sensor and attached the intake hose. We topped up the coolant and oil, and now we let the engine warm up to check that everything is tight. The next step is an extensive test drive. I recommend checking again after about 150 kilometers to make sure everything is really tight. The fault memory should also be read out, both now and at a later check. This should be optimal. The vehicle is ready for the road again. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any other questions, suggestions or comments, feel free to write us a comment. Oh guys, and remember to subscribe to our channel.